Welcome back to Arc Salt Lake on your Thursday morning. It is 7:46. Getting kids to read can sometimes be a challenge, but the late Dolly Parton, well, she did a great job through her Imagination Library. Her group actually partnered with a Utah-based group, Operation Literacy, to get kids of all ages excited about reading. This morning we are joined by Nikki Bergen and Jennifer Jenkins to learn more about the program. Thank you to both of you for coming in. Appreciate it.
For sure.
We're going to talk about Dolly in a second here, but I want to get the basics out of the way. Talk about the partnership with the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. What is the Imagination Library, and when did this partnership happen?
Sure. The Imagination Library is a book gifting program. So children age 0 to 5 who are enrolled in the program will receive a free book every month. The book is high quality, age appropriate, and it goes directly to their mailbox, and it helps encourage early literacy and kindergarten readiness and a love for reading. And a kid, by the time they reach kindergarten, will have a potential to have a library of 60 books.
So it's like a book of the month, did you say?
Yeah.
Like a book of the month club, basically, right?
Yeah.
And you brought some books with you here, and I maybe not be able to show it on our camera that specifically, but go ahead and lift it up and explain what these stickers are, these symbols.
Yeah, so each one of these books has a little badge with the Imagination Library information. And then the one that every child will get when they first enroll in the program is this. That's the little engine that could. And there's information about Dolly and why she started the foundation. And often with each one of these books, there are parent engagement activities as well. So it's the whole purpose in bringing it to Utah is to bring and elevate the culture of reading in our homes. So a parent-led initiative, but any kid who's getting something once a month in the mail gets pretty excited about books, so it's awesome.
Talk about, Jennifer, how long this was in the works, basically, this partnership.
Yeah, so Operation Literacy has been around since 2011, and we've worked with other programs to inspire a love of reading in children and teens, and the Dolly partnership has been in the works for about a year and a half.
Okay.
We've met with the Dollywood Foundation in person initially and knew that children who were coming into our programs as tweens, our StoryCon program and into our book drop programs, they had already decided whether or not they loved to read. They had already decided that I'm not smart, or books are hard, or I don't like books, and that is just not okay. It's not okay for these children to have this negative association, and we really wanted to be a part of the solution where that was concerned. And so Dolly's program is the single most effective kindergarten readiness program in the country, and she's given away more than 300 million books in this program since it's starting, and I think it's 1994 or something like that.
So basically you're saying that it's important to start them early, and that's what Dolly's program does, essentially.
Right. Well, and we know that families don't have books in their home like they used to. In fact, in some lower income neighborhoods, there is one age-appropriate book for every 300 children in the home, which is mind-boggling for someone like me. I was raised around books.
Yeah.
But we maybe don't realize that in our society, just how prevalent screens are compared to books, and how families are not purchasing books anymore. And it's showing in our literacy rates. It's showing in the fact that more than 50% of our children by third grade are not reading on grade level. So it's a huge problem.
I have to admit, I don't even know how it works anymore. When I was a kid, I remember filling out those Scholastic book order forms, so excited about the books when they would actually come in and you'd get them or see them on your desk, right? So that's just not as prevalent anymore?
No. Well, and especially young children. We know that young children parents aren't buying books at the rate that they used to. And so that story time, that connection point that needs to happen with kids, with their parents or with caregivers in the home, it's not happening at the rate that it used to. So.
Nikki, let me ask you, obviously we're talking a lot about Dolly, especially since she just died this week, but Operation Literacy, as Jennifer mentioned, it's been around for a little while. Can you talk about some of the other programs that, how you guys benefit, basically?
How we benefit.
How you benefit kids, basically, in Utah.
You know what? Jen is probably a better person to answer that since I am with Dolly Parton directly.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Well, so we have 2 other programs. We have a big convention at the Salt Palace that we host every year. It's called StoryCon, and 10,000 people come in from mostly from Utah, but also from other states to workshop with authors, to celebrate story and books, and we have conference tracks for adults, educators, teens, tweens, and so our whole business at Operation Literacy is not about teaching phonics or science of reading or anything like that. We're about inspiring a love of reading and building a culture of readers. And so our second program is called the Book Drop Program, and with that program we bring in #1 New York Times bestselling authors to provide an inspiring assembly with children at Title I schools. And then we gift every child at that school a free copy that's signed by the author of one of that author's books. So it's really meaningful. The organization has gifted over nearly 60,000 books since that program started in 2021, just out of COVID. So,
Nikki, Dolly Parton's legacy, it's far-reaching, it's wide-ranging,
Yes.
but we're focused on literacy right here. I mean, talk about her legacy, wanting to help children read, basically. How pivotal is it?
I feel like I've always known how amazing of a person Dolly Parton is. She just exudes that, right? But if you look over the course of her life and see all the accomplishments that she's made, all the awards that she's won, she has repeatedly gone on record saying that the thing that she is most proud of is the Imagination Library. And I think that is just so cool that is what she cares about the most, is children reading. And the fact that she has touched the lives of millions of kids, and put hands in the books of millions of kids is an absolutely phenomenal legacy that I think I can speak for all of us, Operation Literacy, and say that we're so glad we're a part of that and that we get to be among the many people that are trying to continue Dolly's legacy moving forward.
Well, given the fact that you were working on this for some time and it basically just solidified very recently, give me your reaction when you heard that Dolly Parton had died earlier this week.
Oh, very much sadness, shock, absolute shock.
we were in a meeting 15 minutes after the announcement was made. It was a communications meeting with one of our primary philanthropists that's working on this project, helping us with state legislative support that we're hoping to come from this next session. We were in this meeting with Kristen Andrus about communications and how we're going to talk about this with the legislature, and all of a sudden our whole meeting just stopped and we spent an hour talking about Dolly
Talking about
her impact, and yeah, tears were shed. It's we lost a good one.
I know of no other person unifying as unifying as she is,
Yeah,
so definitely a big loss. Where can people go to find more information about Operation Literacy, the Imagination Library, all of it?
OperationLiteracy.org is the place that they can go. If they want to register their child, they can go to imaginationlibrary.com and check the availability in their zip code. There are certain zip codes that are open. We're currently sponsoring Saratoga Springs. There are other local program partners in Utah that have other zip codes open. If you go online and you see that your zip code is not open, you can join an interest list and you'll get an email within 24 hours of your zip code opening, and you'll be able to register your child at that point.
We're actively working to open a lot of zip codes in Utah, so we're really excited.
Got to do a little bit of investigation then as you do the sign-up process.
Come to operationliteracy.org.
Okay. Before we go, can you tell me your favorite book as a kid?
Oh my gosh.
Do you know it?
It's probably this one, the
Little Engine That Could?
Yes,
Nikki, do you have a favorite one?
Oh, I liked the rainbow fish.
The rainbow fish. Okay. Mine was the monster at the end of this book. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was
definitely.
a great one.
Well, thank you to both of you, Jennifer and Nikki, for coming in and talking about Dolly Parton, the Imagination Library, and your organization, Operation Literacy.